All of this stuff should have been done way before I started. That's the whole reason I'm 15 hours late. Normally, I'm never late. But I'm quite sure everybody will understand. Because, after all, it's Friday. And it's not Friday the 13th. It's like Fish Fry Fridays with Hercules the Shark. Your boy Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand. It's January 30th, the last Friday of January. So, having said that, there's also going to be some storms happening. Yeah. Look, all the things that you got, I just need you to leave them down there. Put them down. Get out of there. This went on way too long. I'm late. I don't know if LA's going to take this out of my check or not. I gotta get ready to go live. No, put it over there on the counter. Close the door. I'm on air live. I gotta get this. Okay, goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back by popular demand, it's your boy Hercules the Shark, capital Hercules, in all capitals. Hercules. My name is Hercules the Shark, and welcome into Fish Fry Fridays. Normally I'm on here at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but if you were here, well you are, in the comments, I was running a little late. We're gonna get hit with another Arctic blast, or should I say, because that's Arctic blast, that's what you human people calls you guys, this spots of snow, when it's snowing outside. It snows down here under sea. It snows down here under the water as well, and we're gonna get hit with another surprise cyclone. What do you call it? Winter cyclone. So we want to be ready. But when we went out to get the stuff for grandma, she needed her emergency winter blanket, an electric blanket, because the one she had from the senior citizen high rise, that went out a long time ago. And lo and behold, it's already winter time, and I completely forgot to get that for her. So before we wanted to get started with the live stream, I wanted to make sure everything at home was taken care of. Guys, I thought it was going to take me 4 hours max. 4 hours behind, that's not too bad. We turned on the news, it was late, and the news people were like, yeah, you guys are gonna get another winter cyclone. I'm like, I'm tired of these winter cyclones. I live underwater, it's already winter, and you remember before, I already almost got stung by bees when I had my last gathering. So we're preparing for the winter cyclone. Grandma needed another electric blanket. I picked me one up as well. Why not? My electric blanket is really cool. It's got jaws on it, of course. JAWS, all capitals. I got a king-size electric blanket, and I got a special outlet to plug it up in, because it's I want to stay warm, I want to stay cool, and I want to stay safe. Everyone in our family got electric blankets. We were at Walmart, shopping and taking our time, up to 4 hours. And then Grandma Shark was like, I want to go to the grocery store. I'm like, Grandma, what do you mean you want to go to the grocery store? We're at Walmart. Walmart is a grocery store. That's why I chose Walmart. I chose Walmart because it has a little bit of everything in one place, so we don't have to go to multiple shopping centers. Grandma was so stubborn, so after we left Walmart, we ended up going to the grocery store way on the other side of town. Look, she lives with me, I listen to what she tells me, and I just had to keep pushing. So, we ended up leaving Walmart, we got our electric blankets, and all the other things that we think we might need for this winter cyclone, like flashlights, of course underwater flashlights, because I'll have you know, I live under the sea. So we have flashlights that work underwater. We went to the grocery store and got tons of canned goods. You know, Grandma is. So we're all ready for this winter cyclone. I heard that you people are going to be facing some winter weather. Are you guys going to have another snowstorm? I see you over there. You're tapping on the glass. This is a real shark. You're not seeing things. It's me, Hercules the shark. Tap, tap, tap. You're tapping on the glass. So, up there above water, is it going to be snowing where you are? And if so, I hope you keep warm. My next question for you humans up there on, on planet Earth, what do you do to keep warm in the blizzard? Maybe some of your tips can help me. I can apply some of the stuff down here. A lot of the things here underwater are kind of similar to how you guys live up there. So, I'll wait for you guys to give me some ideas on how to keep warm. I already said I got a couple of heat blankets. You know, electric blankets, that'd be good. Tons of canned goods. So, we'll be securing that. Well, before you get in here, I like to cook for my family. I pride myself in cooking for my family on the weekends. The weekends is approaching and it's going to be cold. So in the survey, I have some things in here. It's cold down here underwater. What should I make my family to eat for our family gathering? Chili with cornbread, soup with dinner rolls, or just order several pizzas. You guys are already provided some answers on what you think I should do for today's survey. So it's got here, chili with cornbread. 25% of you said I should make that for tomorrow's dinner. Soup with dinner rolls. 50% of you already said that. And then just order pizzas, man, is at 25%. I'll make sure to check in during this live stream to see what you guys have to say on the survey. Until further notice, it's time to get into everything. Oh, this is the shark. This is the show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Yeah! Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? You feel the power. You feel the power. Every time I sing that song, I feel lifted up like Goku. I'm defying gravity. I'm flying. Sharks can't fly. I can fly. I'm so happy about this. Hi, Finn. Bam. How are you guys doing? Hi, Finn. Boom. Welcome into the show. Hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah, it is magic. Do I know BTS? Well, I've heard of them. In fact, they played their music when I was at the Walmart today. I heard some BTS music in Walmart today when we were getting our supplies for the winter storm. So we're here today. It's been a long time since I've been on live stream. Because the last time we gathered here on my live stream, you know what was happening? Oh yeah, another winter storm blizzard. The winter storm blizzard 5 counties over from my town was so bad, it started messing with my internet reception. And it started interfering with my live streams, guys. So it's been a while since I've been on here live streaming, and in addition to that, I'm on here really late. Usually I'm on here at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I had to get ready for the winter storm. So what I want to do is try to catch you up on all the things you probably missed while you're watching other videos on this platform. So, for those of you who missed some of the things we talked about, especially in episode, let me look on my computer. I've got my computer fired up here. So, let's take it back to episode 22. That was, not 22 weeks ago, but it was a long time ago to me. Episode 22 is when the storm started to happen, and I started having all this internet reception trouble. See you later. Thanks for coming in. Bye. So, I'm going to read that. In the episode of Fish Fry Fridays, Hercules, the shark, addresses technical difficulties that plagued his earlier live streams due to severe underwater weather patterns, possibly an underwater tornado or cyclone. Despite the challenges, he perseveres with the show. That's right, I totally persevere with the show because that's what I do. And today I'm going to do my best to take my time and fill you in on all the things you probably missed when you didn't watch me live. It says here, pizza delivery surprise. Hercules announces that a supporter DoorDash four large pizzas, which will be his first delivery order from Pizza Hut. Yeah, I do remember that, so I'm reading the comments back and stuff. On episode 22, someone donated my family and friends a whole bunch of, well, probably 4 large pizzas from Pizza Hut. I thought that was really cool. So we had the pizzas after the live stream, so I didn't have to cook that day. So that was a good memory that happened in episode 22. Weather woes. Hercules explains that unusual weather patterns, including underwater tornadoes, are causing reception issues and impacting his live stream. You want to talk about impacting my live stream? It impacted everything about my day. Look, I tried to be ready for the winter cyclone for the best of my ability, but it almost took over the whole house. We had a couple of shovels on standby, but who wants to shovel the snow? I know you humans get sick and tired of shoveling the snow, and you guys probably get way more snow than I do. Yes, we get snow here underwater. It may be hard for you to understand that, but we do get snow down here. We get rain, we get hot weather, we get the sun, we even get volcanoes. Sometimes our volcanoes are so massive, I think it erupts on planet Earth, like on dry ground. Showing the schedule, Hercules, which is myself, outlines the weekly schedule for the show. Oh yes, so now it's time for me to tell you guys the schedule. Monday through Fridays, this show runs. Monday and Tuesdays, you get the cow morning moo with Elay TV. A shoo moo 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 moo, a shoo moo 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 moo, a shoo moo moo moo, shoo moo 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 moo, all that. And then on Wednesdays, it's the intentionally very long live stream show with Basket Head, where you watch movies together, eat snacks, all while you're in the mothership flying around aimlessly in space. I don't know why in the world someone will want to go flying around on the Wednesday in space. But if you're one of the people who are brave enough, or should I say insane enough, to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to get on the spaceship, be my guest, because that's the day you do it, on Wednesday. Thursdays, which was yesterday, is what is that called again? Freestyle Thursdays, you gotta remember it. Freestyle Thursdays, which was yesterday with LA, where she talks about random things. She told me that a lot of people showed up and showed out yesterday, so I want to thank you guys for supporting LA yesterday on Freestyle Thursdays. She said she talked about jumping out of a helicopter in a costume, and she also talked about celebrity news. And today is Friday, back by popular demand, your boy Hercules the Shark on Fish Fry Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are usually LA's days off from work, but every once in a while on the Saturday and or Sunday, she will show up and talk about whatever it is she wants to talk about. You guys, I had something else I wanted to say, but I ended up losing my thought. Oh boy, so what I'll do is go back to the notes. I finished reading the schedule about my workout program. Since we're probably going to be snowed in, I'm going to have to work out here in the gym. I don't have a full gym in my house, but in my garage I do have some weights. Hey Chile, what's going on? Hi Finn, bam, welcome into the show. Thank you for your donation. I'll definitely apply it to my grocery order today. I have a survey, and everybody's figuring out what in the world I should make today. Thank you, Chile. Everyone's voting on what I should fix today to fix tomorrow for my family. Chili with cornbread, soup with dinner rolls, or just order several pizzas. Whatever you guys decide for me to fix for tomorrow, that's what I'll be fixing for tomorrow, and I'll use those $2 to go to my grocery shopping list. Thank you so much for that. So as I was saying, we've got another storm coming up, guys, and it might be another big one. So we prepared this morning, which is why we were late today. But it's no time like the present. And I assured myself that I'd take my time and get through all these notes and not rush through this. Shark news is what we talked about on the 22nd episode. I attempt to read the shark news for the 2025 year, which unfortunately includes reports on the shark's behavior and safety, and a new study about cookie cutter shark bites. I tell you, when I read about that shark bite article, it made my blood pressure go up so high. I mean, I was looking for positive shark news, and it didn't say anything at all. It led right in talking about a shark bite. I'm like, not on my watch. I'm not gonna give that article any oxygen. I'm not gonna give that article any oxygen to breathe on my platform because I am a shark ambassador. That's why I'm on here. Discovery Channel, you missed out on the great one. And some of you people already know that. You tell them, yeah, Discovery Channel, you missed out. Now, Elay TV and her husband hired me to work on the platform, so I'm here. I'm locked in forever. And I'm the ambassador to let you guys know not every shark is a bad shark. I'm a good shark. Gather around, swim around the fish bowl. Swim around the fish tank, tap on the glass. I won't get mad, I won't bite. I know I'm a little intimidating with all of these beautiful, glorious teeth, but it comes with the territory. And speaking of beautiful, glorious teeth, my dental insurance kicked up. And I'm able to go in and get the best dental experience now, so I'm looking forward to that. I set up my appointment for sometime in the spring. So for those of you who were looking for me on episode 22, that's exactly what happened. And then I ended up rolling over and making episode 22 and a half. So some of you were like, Hercules, where have you been, man? I never left. I've been here the whole time, working behind the scenes. I've made pre-uploads. How many? Maybe 4 or 5 of them. You guys, how many uploads did I make? Hercules, I think you did about 5 videos. Wow, where does the time go? I think I did about 5 video uploads in between the time I wasn't doing live shows. So that's episode 22 and a half. Why does... Let me see here. I'm going to look on here. I've got something else I'm loading up. Some YouTube advice. Well, I've got something popping up on my screen. I'm supposed to share some words of encouragement to you guys because, you know, I'm a shark who's beginning to live in the lap of luxury. So if you want to start being a really cool YouTuber like me, all you gotta do is pick something you like talking about and be consistent at it. You know, that's how I got here. That's where I am today. So I'll thank you guys for all of that. Moving forward, we talked about the snow, the fact that I went to Walmart, got some really cool blankets. We took Grandma all around the world to another grocery store because for some reason she didn't want to shop at Walmart. Maybe it's because the vampires were coming. You guys, we were out pretty late. It was dark still. You know, Grandma, she's got a really good instincts. So, Grandma, why didn't you want us to keep on staying at Walmart? It's because the vampires. Oh, see? It was because of the vampires. That's why. Grandma wanted to leave because she had a feeling that the vampires were getting ready to come to Walmart. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, cool peeps. I like that logo down there, Chile. Yeah, so we left Walmart because she had a feeling that the vampires were coming in, like LA said when she went to Walmart. In the dark, she saw that there were vampires shopping there, buying up all the meat, and she decided to make her exit. Smart move, and smart move, Grandma. So today is Fish Fry Friday, but it seems like it's gonna start looking like Christmas all over again. I mean, you guys have got some snow coming again. You just got out of one snowstorm, and it looks like you're gonna get hit with another one. I don't know how much more of this snow I can take, guys, and we're still fresh into January, about to roll into February. Snow is gonna keep falling at least until March. I know when we're down here underwater living our life like it's golden, we get snow all the time. I just wish they would do something about it because, you know, you know how much time it takes to pick up a shovel and start pushing snow out of the driveway, and then when you get down to the end of the driveway, you turn back around and the driveway's back filled with snow. I cannot take it. It makes me feel like I'm going loopy. It's like I thought I already did this. So then I turn back around and start reshoveling out the driveway, get back to the end by the mailbox, and what do? I turn around and the driveway's full again. I'm like, why am I even out here doing this? This just doesn't make sense. I think what I'm gonna do is just start lining my driveway with trash bags. And so when I'm ready to lift up the trash bags, all the snow will be lifted up too. There's gotta be another way to get these things done, because this just clearly doesn't make any sense. There is an episode, guys, since I have you here on this live stream. I want to talk about the miracles of spam in the can. SPAM. I did a survey once upon a time, to my knowledge, wondering whether or not you enjoyed spam in the can. Now, spam is this particular name brand, but you could get the generic kind as well. Boy, I tell ya, I like to get the spam in the can, slice it up really thick, and put it on that barbecue grill. I enjoy a good barbecue grill. But since we're experiencing a cold front here, I don't think I'll be grilling like I normally would, so I'm thinking some chili with cornbread, soup with dinner rolls, or just order some pizzas. When I get done with this live stream, I'll figure out what you said I should pick. I'm looking on my computer right now in my digital notes so I could keep up with what I wanted to tell you. That was the wrap up of what we talked about pretty much, guys, in episode 22 and a half. The whole reason I had a 22 and a half because episode 22 flaked out on me because of the snowstorm a few weeks back. There was another episode that I had in pre-recording because I want to keep you guys abreast of what you missed. Rogaine for sharks. Now, I won't tell you my whole story about Rogaine for sharks, but I'll tell you a little bit. Long story short is, Grandma ended up forgetting something. She left something behind in her senior citizen high-rise. They called her over to pick it up, so my brother and I drove her over there. And while she was mingling around the senior citizen high-rise, talking to her friends and just, getting acquainted with everybody all over again, I saw that there was a special meeting amongst other sharks. So basically, these sharks were pulling their resources together to get a large quantity of Rogaine. There were senior citizen sharks pulling their money together, applying their senior citizen discount cards so they can get Rogaine. I felt so sorry for them. I told them it's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm losing my hair a little bit, but that's all right. But I bought it for them, so they got their packages. I'm speeding the story up because I've told this story already, but I want to keep you guys caught up on what I've been doing. So I ended up telling them, keep your money in your wallets. I'll order you guys all around. It arrived. The guys are happy. They sent me thank you cards. I got all my thank you cards in the mail from the guys from the senior citizen high-rise. Grandma was really happy for me because it seems like I made some more friends. I'm wondering this come Christmas. I know Christmas is a long ways away, but I always like to cook and barbecue for the holidays. I like to cook and barbecue on the weekends for my family and neighbors. I'm thinking about inviting the guys over from the senior citizen high rise this year so they can tag along with us. All I know is I'm a shark, and I live down here under the water. And thank you for coming in. This is the only place where you'll be able to interact with a live shark. Tell that to your friends. A great white shark. Tell me something. I just know I'm living down here under the water, having a good time telling you guys all my business. Trying to keep you updated to the episodes that you probably missed because they weren't live streamed. Like Rogaine for sharks, barbecue and spam in the can, taking my grandma back so she could get her stuff she left at the senior citizen high rise. All that stuff that matters most. I got a quick medical health update. Remember my neighbor who got stung by bees at our gathering? He's healed up pretty well, and I took care of that. I took care of that medical bill. The swelling went down. He's able to walk now. So they go for walks in the morning. Sometimes I join them. But yeah, he's doing better, and we still have the bees in our backyard, but we've got it under control now. We had the beekeeper put like these mesh nets over everything so they cannot get out and bother us because Grandma kept the plants. What is the oxygen ratio underwater compared to land? Well, we have just enough oxygen to get us through. I'm a shark. I don't think about oxygen. I always survive off the processed waters. I know you guys need more oxygen than us. But I can tell you this much for sure. Every few days out of the year, I do punch in my insurance card and grow legs like Ariel and walk on dry land. So I can tell you the difference between breathing 100% oxygen on dry land versus the little bit of oxygen we need under here is different. When I'm on dry land, guys, I gotta use my lungs in a whole different way because I'm breathing in more air. How do you guys just sit up there breathing in all that air? You guys must have lungs of steel because when I'm up there for a day out of the year, it's tough to breathe. It's real tough. I might have to get my lung strength built up or something, but having said that, thank you for asking that question. Oh, I don't do things like that anymore. I'm a reformed shark. I don't need people, nor do I sample them anymore. That's why I made myself the shark ambassador. You guys are really asking some really great questions. I don't need people anymore. And before you got into this live stream, I was lightly fussing about an article you humans wrote about sharks biting people. I mean, if we're supposed to be working together here, wouldn't it be nice if you stopped writing articles about sharks biting people? Yeah, I think that will be best. Moving forward. You guys have any more shark questions? Because this might be the only chance to be able to interact with the shark. Why wait till Shark Week when you have me every Fish Fry Friday on Elay TV? While I wait for you to ask me some more questions, I'll continue to fill you in on all the things I did over the past couple of weeks while you guys weren't here. I was still posting up videos. I even made a couple of YouTube shorts. Those went well, so thank you for supporting me in the YouTube Fusion Friday music shorts. One of the shorts I did got over 1,000 or something views, so hyphen to that. Thank you so much. Now, about me being late. We already established the reason why I was late. We're preparing for the storm of the century. It's supposed to hit us again, and I wanted to be ready. So after this live stream, I'm going to cook up some grub, hunker down, and brace for the impact. My neighbors already are squared away, but if they need anything, they could just holler and we'll just walk over there and get them what they need. Grandma kept the plants that are in the backyard from the last gathering. The bees aren't stinging anybody anymore. I paid my neighbor's bill, the swelling went down, and he's not afraid to come to our house anymore. I just had to let them know we got the beekeeper to set up the mesh so the bees won't get out of control. Oh, this is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. I had to sing the song one more time. And by the way, sharks don't drink water. At least not this shark. Sharks, I drink Powerade. Speaking of Powerade, I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my shark stomach for sending us Aquafinas, bottles of water. We keep them in our storage shed back there. And also for sending us some Coca-Colas. The stuff is delicious. What is the current temperature at your current death? Well, as I was saying, we're getting some snow again today. So unfortunately, it's 28 degrees down here. The snow's gonna stick, and I'm gonna have to shovel. We have all the seasons that you guys have. No, I don't do any of that. My grandma uses the powdered laundry detergent. I don't like using that stuff. It's too messy. I just leave that to grandma. I do my own laundry. I'm like, grandma, I'm not messing with powdered laundry detergent because it gets all over the place. Then I'm the one who has to clean up the laundry room. How in the world are you supposed to clean the stuff up? You put water down, the floor's just gonna get soapy, and then you're gonna be slippery, and you're gonna be falling all over the place. Who in the world made powdered detergent? That's so dangerous. I'm underwater, first of all. It's a mess. But grandma said that's the stuff she used when she grew up, so she's gonna stick to it. I don't use that stuff. Whatever. My laundry day isn't today, and I don't plan on doing any laundry till next week. I'm going through here to see if I missed any comments. You guys have buildings closing down. We already have businesses closing down because they're like, the snow is coming and we need to be actively prepared. I'm like, not until I get the things I need out of this store. You bet not close on me. I'm Hercules the Shark. Do you know who I am? I'm a top tier YouTuber. The first top tier YouTuber shark in the planet. And I want you to know that. I want to give a special thanks to all the people who go to the gym and play my videos in the morning when they're working out. No other way to start your morning than to listen to a voice of reason. I like to hit the gym, but since everything's going to be closed down here, I'm going to have to work out in my garage. I don't really have too many things in my garage as far as workout equipment, but I've got a couple of dumbbells, a couple of mirrors, and the radio and the treadmill. Just so I could keep in shape in between. The gym will probably be open probably Monday or Tuesday, but for right now it's closed because of the snow is coming. I like to hit the gym. Some of you human people are telling me I should try Powerade. I already drink Powerade. It's actually in my cup. It's wonderful. I actually like Powerade over water. That kind of goes with one of you who asked me in the audience, what's your ratio with water intake or whatever? Well, I don't really drink water. I'm more of a Powerade guy, and I'll leave it at that. You don't have to follow my regimen, but I strongly recommend you try it. I didn't get this buff just by wishing I got buff. I hit the gym. I go for walks. Speaking of going for walks, remember the last time I walked all those miles to the hospital? Never again. I'm going through here to see what else I need to look for so I can read it off to you guys. I'm going to close out the window, pull up the news, and hope for the best. Shark news for today. I'm typing into the computer. Shark news for today, January 30th, 2026. Oh, it better be something good on here. Shark news. Shark news for today, January 30th, 2026, includes significant research breakthroughs, tracking updates on massive great whites, and unusual transport operations. Oh, this sounds like some bad news. Can't they ever say anything decent about sharks? You human people, what's wrong with you? How come every time I read an article about us, it's always bad? We don't all bite people. I'm one of the sharks who don't bite people. Why don't you interview me and put it in your local newspaper? Latest shark news according to AI Overview. New electric deterrent testing. What? Marine Laboratory in Sarasota is currently testing the Shark Guard, an electric pulse device designed to deter bonnethead sharks from eating commercial bait. Why are we protecting shark bait? They should be used so we don't bite people. You're spending all that money, and you're not spending it the right way. I thought this paragraph was going to be something bona fidely exceptional. Why would you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on Shark Guard just to keep us from eating shark bait? It's shark bait. Sharks take to the skies. In the rare operation today, nurse sharks were transported by care to the Bermuda Aquarium Museum and Zoo to temporarily pool as part of a major tank restoration project. Congratulations to the nurse sharks. I'm glad you were carefully and safely transported to the Bermuda Aquarium. It's probably the Bermuda Triangle, so that means they're probably not returning. So this sounds like another sad story. You human people, you're not giving me much to work with today. I've got one more paragraph to read regarding shark news for today, January 30th, and I hope it's something good. Basking shark sighting. New reports today highlight the return of basking sharks to Ireland's Blasket Islands. Blasket Islands, providing rare snorkeling opportunities with these giants of the deep. Yes, we are giants of the deep, so I guess I'll take that comment. We are the giants of the deep. We're not talking about the whales. They're their own entity. They can go over there and sit down somewhere. They move so slowly. You guys, when I'm driving in traffic under here, I cannot stand getting behind the wheel. They move so slowly, and they take up so much of the road down here. I'm like, I gotta get things done. They just are in the way. I think whales, when it comes to driving, they're like the sloths of the sea. I don't even think whales should be on the road. They take up too much space, they're just too big, and they drive too slowly. They should just hit the bus. We've got transportation down here. It doesn't cost much to get on the bus to get where you gotta go. You don't have to wait all day neither. Maybe I should start a petition to stop having whales hit the road down here and demand that they start riding the bus. That's what I think I'm going to do. You guys, it's Fish Fry Fridays with your boy back by popular demand, Hercules the Shark. I want to see what you guys have voted for because I'm making food for my family. I want to make something really nice and warm for them. What do you guys want me to fix? It's a cold down here underwater. What should I make my family to eat for our family gathering? Chili with cornbread is at 33%. Soup with dinner rolls is at 50%. Okay, looks like you guys really want me to make soup with dinner rolls. I do like dinner rolls. Just order several pizzas, man, at 17%. Looks like soup with dinner rolls is coming in at a surefire number 1. Thank you guys for voting for me. Sometimes there's a lot to think about what I want to make. I've got so many things on my plate. You know, I work here now on Elay TV. My grandmother lives with me. I always have weekly gatherings to plan for. I'm famous, so I have speaking engagements here down under the water. My life is really getting structurally busy. I'm here for it and everything, but I see I'm starting to have less and less more time to relax. But I think that's what comes with the territory. At least that's what LA told me. For those of you who don't know, I did talk with LA yesterday on the phone. She was really excited that I finally finished another karaoke video. So for those of you who have been inquiring since Christmas time, Hercules, can you make another karaoke video? I did. It's available. So once I get off this live stream, all you gotta do is go down in the description and see that I have Hercules the Shark Karaoke 2 sings Pointer Sisters Neutron Dance. So I kept my word. Hercules the Shark Karaoke number 2 is available for you. It actually was released in midnight. I'm going to wrap up this survey, guys, and get ready to boogie on out of here. So it looks like I'm going to be making soup. Oh no, look at it tied. Chili with cornbread is at 43%. Soup with dinner rolls is also at 43%. You guys, we're in a dilemma. It's a tie. I didn't even realize it was a tie. So that means I should make all 4 things. You guys, do you think I should make all 4 items? Soup, chili, cornbread, and rolls. Since it's a tie. It's a tie. Looks like I'm making all 4 things, guys. My name is Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand. Welcome to Fish Fry Fridays. Oh, this is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. Ah! You guys stay warm and stay safe. It's gonna be snowing down here again. We've got another winter cyclone to prepare for. See you later.